San Antonio, good afternoon. Happy Monday to you. What we're going to talk about today is how to get started daily. So what I mean by that is really how to get that motivation. Now this is another answer to one of the questions that you guys have sent to me, and so I love talking about it. I love talking about how to get motivated. I mean, motivation is something that people say they have to have, you just have to be motivated. But what actually is that? It's really the small steps that kind of create that momentum for going. And I gotta tell you that I've owned the gym for about 5 years now, almost 5 years. And motivation is something I still need, on a regular basis, whether that's motivation for working out, or if that's motivation for, doing business. And, so those two things, you got to be motivated. So something I definitely feel that I can identify with, because it's things that can be very challenging. So hopefully you'll get a little bit something out of this video, and you get motivated to either work out tonight or tomorrow morning. And then once you do work out, tell me how it was. Tell me what your favorite thing about the workout was. I'd love to hear it, or share with a friend who you think may need some motivation. I'm also going to go into later about how to keep that motivation going, because it's not always about workout 1, it's about workout 101 or 201 in 2017. So we're going to talk also a little bit about that. So but first, before you get 201, you got to get number 1. So how to get motivated daily. Now there's times where I don't want to wake up, maybe it's Saturday morning, maybe it's a Sunday morning, and I know I need to get stuff done, but I don't really have the motivation to do it. And that's definitely true when my wife's maybe out of the house, maybe for whatever reason she got up before me, and I'm in bed. And so what I'll do is I'll find motivation. I'll look for things to do, and specific tactic tool is I'll go to YouTube. I'll watch something motivational, and there is a ton of stuff out there that'll get you motivated. I personally like, in regards to fitness, I like Mike Tyson. I mean, I know he's very crazy, and Mike, you're watching this, I don't want, please don't hurt me. But anyway, I know that he is intense. But I love that intensity. That gets me fired up. And, sometimes I'll watch it before a workout. So find somebody that you like and that motivates you, and will get you going. And then once you got that motivation going, you get to the gym. Keep it really simple. Keep it really simple. That is a thing that I feel that gets people more than anything. That's definitely the second point. If you think about working out, doing some squats for a workout, that is good. But once you get into I'm gonna go, I need to find my shoes. I don't know where my shoes are at. I gotta, what am I gonna wear today? Am I gonna go after work, before work? But I gotta meet this person, that person. How many sets, how many reps am I gonna do? How much rest should I get? Maybe I should get more rest. Maybe I need to do some research before I actually do the workout. All those, a lot of things, it becomes very overwhelming. How many sets are you gonna do? How many reps are you gonna do? How many, who are you gonna work out with? What time of day are you gonna work out? What time of day are you gonna work out? If you start getting into all those questions you start putting on yourself, then, that becomes overwhelming. You probably, become disinterested. Listening to this, I hope you're still watching, but, that probably was not the best for you right there. But I love to keep it simple. When I'm working out on my own, what I'll do, and what I did this past weekend, is I did 10 sets of 10 squats, right? So that's something that I'll do on the weekend. I, have my barbell already set up, and I'm gonna go for 10 reps. And then I'll have a timer going, and you can use your phone, you can use, there's different apps online that you can use, and that will just keep the time. So when that timer goes off, you gotta go again. And again. And after I did that, then I did some lunges after that. So I really kept it pretty simple on my Saturday workout, so that way I made sure I got a workout in. So keeping it simple. One thing that I'm alluding to right there is weight training. So the only problem with, if you keep it too simple, if we get into doing more cardio, like walking, or like an easy jog, that, sometimes, it's not going to be the best return on investment, if you're going to be doing that a couple times a week if you're struggling with the motivation. If you're doing it daily, by all means, that's definitely a great thing, and that's kind of I'm a former runner, and that's one of my things that I love weight training, because you don't need to do it for 6-7 days a week to really get good results from it. So I'm still feeling the squats today, Monday, that I did from Saturday. So I think that's a really, really good thing. So 20 to 30 minutes, is all you really need if you're gonna be doing some weight training. And another thing that really keeps me going, this is gonna be my third point for today, is really focus on your goal. So I have a great friend of mine, Robert Salgado. Congratulations, Rob. He's getting married June 10th. So on June 10th, we're gonna be in Cancun for his wedding, me and my wife, and we're going to be definitely on the beach. We're going to be around friends, and I know that I'm going to be, in my swim trunks. I definitely want to be feeling good. So that gets me motivated to get more workouts in that I wouldn't normally have. So if you have some sort of goal, it doesn't have to be a big goal, going to, out of town, to the beach, that type of thing, but it can be just hanging out with friends, on the weekend, set a date, maybe in the summer you're going to do that, or, in the summer you probably will be doing that, because that's what people usually do here in Texas in the summer. They hang out by the pool. So, and once you have that motivation going, so now we're going to talk a little bit about keeping that motivation up. So I always talk about praising yourself for successes. So, one thing that I love doing is I love taking either a post-workout, good tasting post-workout, and that's a little bit of a reward for my workout. So if I get a really good hard workout, I'm gonna have a little post-workout, and I'm gonna like it. And so I look forward to it. Maybe I won't have it until I actually get that workout in. A buddy of mine, Alex Maberti, one of the things that he told me that he does is there's only like specific songs that he really loves. He'll only listen to those when he works out. So that's kind of like his reward, his little incentive, to working out. So like what we're talking about, it's really those little things. There is one of the guys who had the Guinness Book of World Records for the most marathons run. He talked about how it was hard to motivate himself to run. The hardest thing was for him to even get out the door. So keep that in mind. I mean, on our podcast, we've had some of the world's best athletes, no exaggeration, on the show. Ashton Eden, is considered the world's best athlete. And a lot of things, and Kadivas Robinson, he talked about how sometimes you have those negative voices in your head. So we all have those. If Kadivas Robinson, 8-time U.S. champion, has those voices in your head, everybody's gonna have those voices in your head. So if he has them, that means I have them, that means everyone else is gonna have them. So keep that in mind. We all have those voices in your head. It's just about finding ways to kind of overcome those. And, and again, if you do something good, make sure to focus on those good stuff. No one's going to be perfect. I'm sure that 10 sets of 10, workout that I told you I did, I'm sure there's somebody out there saying, why would you do that? That's a dumb workout. Who cares about that? I got my workout in. I liked it. So keep that in mind. You do you, right? Do what works for you. Get a good workout and feel good about it. That's awesome. You went out for say if I talked, jogging isn't really for me, but if you did a 20-minute jog, you did a 30-minute jog, awesome, good job. And praise yourself, focus on that good thing you did, and that's going to allow you to build on success. If you let someone like me or anybody else, say that wasn't that good of a workout, it's harder to get out to do another workout and try something new the next time. Because as part of being a fitness professional and writing workouts for other people, I'm actually right now, or yesterday, I wrote some new workouts that we're going to be doing next month, and some of them I'm really not sure how that's going to work out, but I just got to be okay with that and know that I'm going to learn from it no matter what happens. And maybe it's going to be great, maybe it won't. And some of the things that have been the most scary have been the most rewarding as well. And that's externally. The last thing I'm going to talk about keeping that momentum going, is don't sabotage your success. So you had a great workout, you're doing good, and maybe you went for a 20-minute run, maybe you lifted 100 pounds on deadlifts, and you got 5 sets of 10 on those, but then you go out and have something unhealthy. Now most likely, if you're doing the 5 sets of 10 on your deadlifts and you're challenging yourself, you're not gonna be doing that. But there might be that time, you know, where you're going to do that. So you just don't want to sabotage your success. Eat healthy, and that way it's going to lead you to get maybe 5 sets 110 on your deadlift, right? Maybe you're going to be able to run that 20 minutes a little bit faster. So keep that in mind. If you're able to get a little bit momentum, see better results, now that's just going to build on itself. And of course, you're going to want to keep working out. So I hope you got something valuable out of this, out of today's show. And if you did, feel free to comment or like the video below. And keep those questions coming, guys. I really, love doing this. Hopefully you guys are getting something out of it. If you haven't got any workout today, go get a great workout tonight. If not, get a good night's sleep and get a great workout tomorrow morning. And thanks again for watching.